Okay, just to finish up here, there's a few more, couple more slides to go. So use of assessment info, again, we've gone through these. We're providing case management team into insight on the offenders, that's what O is, offenders functioning. This not only informs uh, the case managers at the time, but it informs all future case managers to recognize maybe how far this person's come. So the person case, say the institutional parole officer is going on a report to write a report 10 years later. This initial information is what they're assessing that person's progress in the institutional environment on all their dynamic factors. They're assessing it against this information. All right. So the use of assessments. They're used to determine a person's reintegrational potential and changes in a person's reintegrational potential. So what's called uh, correctional plan progress reports, CPPRs, are all done regarding this. And it's all around release. Everything at intake and the assessments at intake are all about what is this person's future going to be like upon release. How can we change these factors so that this person's able to be released and be able to be functional, law-abiding, whichever in society. So offenders with higher integration potential do not normally require correctional interventions, and if required, these interventions should preferably be provided in the community. So I've seen people that um, have come into the jail and had very, very little programming, and you would think that being in jail is a great opportunity to provide programming and that sort of stuff, and it is. It's a captive audience, literally, and it's a good way to give people information and that sort of stuff. But trying to teach somebody skills on, say, something like relationships or parenting or around their substance abuse, there's going to be vast differences between the challenges and practicing those skills within an institutional environment and actually being able to apply those to real life circumstances. Jails are very different places. It's simple as that, and so practicing the skills in a very insular place uh, isn't the best way to do it. So if people can take programming in the community, then they can actually actively apply the skills that they're learning on an ongoing basis and have assistance when stuff comes up that might challenge the way they're using their skills to practice them differently, to seek help from the people that are teaching the program while they're dealing with some of these difficulties and real life challenges. So offenders with medium reintegration potential, based on the level of dynamic factors, the programming is going to definitely be institutional based to begin with, on their target areas, right, on their criminogenic needs, and then there's likely going to be booster programs in the community to follow these up, to make sure that these skills are actively being practiced once in the community. Again, when you have real life application. Uh, um, uh, of those skills that have previously been learned. And offenders with low reintegration potential, the correctional programs and other reintegration programming, so in all the domain areas, are definitely going to be provided in the institutions and probably very intensively within the institutions prior to release, and then continued in the community. And they might actually have intensive programming in the community too, not just like when we talk about booster with the medium reintegration potential. We're talking about once a week going to a meeting and just making sure that those skills are alive, and reminders of them, what difficulties have you had in applying them, that sort of stuff. Where offenders with lower integration potential, they might actually put employment aside when they get into the community for the first little while and take full-time programs again that emulate the ones they've taken inside in the community, so that they're going to a program every day, again doing the program and able to practice those skills in real life settings and have that daily support that comes along with the programs. All right, that's the end of the show there, and um, I'll put the lab assignment on the lab section, and we'll go from there.